Hello, my name is Mike Elliott out of Jacksonville, Florida. It brings me great pleasure to teach to you today the Past Now series of life insurance basics. Now there's many different kinds of insurance: health, property, you've probably even heard of cell phone insurance. But today I'm going to teach you about life insurance and how that works. You see, we all wake up in this human world full of beautiful life, but as beautiful and wondrous as it is, there are consequences to life called death. It's a biological fact that we will all someday die, and none of us know how or when that will happen, which gives an inherent risk to everyday life known as pure risk. Now, life insurance will provide for our families financially when we're gone from this earth and unable to do so ourselves. Think of life insurance as an answer to a very difficult problem. How will your family survive financially when you die? The answer? Life insurance proceeds. Now, when we talk about risk in insurance terms, risk is defined as the uncertainty of a financial loss. There are two types of risk: pure and speculative, and only pure risk is insurable. By purchasing insurance, you actually transfer the financial risk left behind after your passing. Now, by purchasing insurance, you actually transfer that financial risk that your families will face to the insurance company. And this works by a concept called the law of large numbers. Now, what the law of large numbers shows is that the predicted losses of a group will be increasingly more accurate the more people there are insured. Now, there's some key terms to know here. The insurance contract is actually a two-party contract between the policy owner and the insurer. But as you can see, there's other players at this party to know about. Now, the policy owner is the person who owns the policy, must pay the premiums, and also chooses the beneficiary. The insured, with an ED, that's the person whose life the policy covers. Now, this may or may not be the same person as the policy owner, and if different than the policy owner, the insured must approve that coverage. Then there's the insurer with an ER. That is the insurance company. The insurer issues the policy and pays the death benefit to the beneficiary upon the death of the insured. And then, of course, the beneficiary. The beneficiary is the person who receives those death proceeds. Now, what those proceeds actually do is it creates an immediate estate for that beneficiary. Now, an estate is simply the net worth of a person, the things that you own minus the things that you owe. And that estate would then pay for the daily expenses and the bills left behind for your family after your death. Other key terms to know. When we talk about premiums, I want you to understand that there is money that goes into a plan and there's money that comes from a plan. The premiums are those monies that go into a plan. That's the monies that the policy owner pays to the insurer. The proceeds are the monies that come out of the plan. That is the money that the insurer pays to the beneficiary upon the insured's death. Now, it's important to know here that there are synonyms for proceeds. They can also be called death benefit, coverage, face amount, or insurance amount. But don't be fooled. They all mean the same thing. Also of note here, the proceeds are actually passed to the beneficiary tax-free, meaning the IRS does not apply income taxes to those monies, which I think is pretty cool. Now, in sum, here's how life insurance actually works. The policy owner pays premiums to the insurance company, the insurer. The insurer issues the policy and pays those death proceeds upon the death of the insured. They pay those to the beneficiary, and the beneficiary may be an individual, such as a spouse or children, mother or brother, may also be an entity, such as a charity or a trust. Now, insurance producers, that is also known as field underwriters or agents. Again, all means the same thing. Agents sell insurance on behalf of their insurance company. However, they have an ethical responsibility to do what's right for their clients at all times. They must be licensed in the state that they produce, and they must also be appointed by an authorized insurance company. Very important to know that. Now that you've learned the basics of life insurance, let's get into some more detailed concepts.